So Viv asks, hi Ed, could you give us some tips or guidance on how to use apps to apply to our niche to monetize? Thanks, Viv. Well, the obvious example that comes to mind, because hey, we built it, is Magcasters and Scriptcasters who are providing information. What's our first part of focus one of any business is understand your market. What are their pains, gains, and jobs to be done? Focus point number 2 is provide value into that market. So the apps are a vector in which you can provide value in that market. And for Magcasters, that means being a tastemaker, a curator, so that people can read the Magcast like a journal and they can be up to date and see what's going on in their particular niche that they love. So they're providing value in that way. Scriptcasters are effectively, a modern day blog. What happens if you started a blog but did it from a modern perspective, mobile first? And so you can do that. That's another way of doing it. It all depends on pains, gains, and jobs to be done. We, for example, funnily enough, if you want to see what we've done for our market, is we thought, well, what is a really, really big problem that people have in our market? And how do we figure that out? Because I looked at what are my big problems. And my big problems are remembering to do things that I should be doing each day, rituals. Now, the Kanban board, as magnificent as it is, it's not so good at rituals, things that you need to do every single day. So John wrote me an app, Achiever here, so that it would remind me, because what else do we know about people with my particular Colby score is that we know that we just never look at reminder to-do lists. We don't look at them. We don't open apps. We just don't do it, right? It will happily start them, but we'll never ever look at them again. So I needed a way of being super annoyed, right? And something that hits me in the face. And Apple released these things called smart notifications, and same with Android. And that means that I don't even have to go into the app. It'll just tap me on my Apple Watch, or it'll remind me, and it'll say, hey, did you do this? And I'll either be able to quickly tap on here, usually it's on my watch, tap yes, I did, or no, I didn't, and gee, I better do it. It's a reminder thing. So that was a pain that people that I had, particular, scratching your itch is a great way to decide about creating an app. And so we decided to build that. And what you can see from that, what's interesting from Achiever is not only is it's an app builder, but it's a list builder. Okay, we're providing value, we're giving it away for free, but we're also building a list. And of course, we hope that people who buy Achiever want to find out about things like Kanban and building a list, which is so important for any app. If you ask me what's the number one reason to have an app for, is build a list, because that's where everybody is. That's why it makes sense.